Hey,
Hello to everyone. We're going live. So, with us today, we have Aaron Sibley. He's an emerging force in the indie pop and alternative pop scene, known for his emotional songwriting, modern production style, and international artistic presence. Over the years, he has explored several paths in the Eurovision world, competing in San Marino's national selection in both 2022 and 2024, earning strong praise for his unique sound and compelling performances. Greek audiences also met him through The Voice of Greece, where he showcased his vocal clarity and musical sensitivity to a wider public. Now, Aaron returns to Greece with a new mission. He is one of the entrants in the Greek pre-selection for Eurovision 2026. We would like to welcome Aaron with us.
hi
Thank you
Aaron.
for having me. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling excited about the potential, upcoming future of being back in Athens. But yeah, how are you guys?
We're excited actually, waiting for the final 28 entries to be revealed soon enough. And we're also excited to host to be again with a national final in Greece for the second year in a row, due to the fact that we haven't had national finals for a very long time.
I know, yeah, like a decade or something like this, right? Yeah, it's
Up,
Yeah.
exciting.
approximately, yes.
Yeah,
Last
last year
year
was
was the
awesome.
first time. Yes, last year was the first time after several years. So we're looking forward to this year because there are so many talented artists, including you, of course. Uh,
Thank you very much.
and we can't wait to hear your song. So let's begin.
Yes.
How did your journey as a musician begin, and what were the key moments that defined your early career?
I mean, I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. Um, I think that when you grow up a little bit different to everybody else, you find it very easy to put all of your thoughts on paper. So that began my journey of songwriting. But then, just growing up being a fan of music, I just always saw myself on stage and wanting to share my story. And honestly, I haven't felt such a strength from doing this since being in Greece, honestly. Um, Ever since I started interacting with the Greek fans and learning the language and singing in Greek, I'm like, okay, do you know what? This is kind of what it was meant for, if that makes sense.
Okay, well, your style blends indie pop, alternative elements, and strong emotional themes. How did you shape this artistic identity, and what influences guided you?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess I've just been very deep and emotional as a person, so I always intertwined that into my music. The songs that I would listen to and the artists I would listen to always were very, people that were very emotional. Always had something very deep and profound to say. Much deeper than just a simple love song. Talking about other difficult parts of life. Um, and once I started to hone my skill and my craft, I really wanted to talk as well about more profound things and maybe express myself through music in a way that I wasn't able to with my words. So yeah.
Nice. Many of your songs feel deeply personal. Is there a particular track of yours that you consider a true reflection of who you are today?
Um, it's funny. I was talking to my partner about this the other day. when you look through your discography and your music after doing it for a while, you know, some of the songs you have out there are like coming up to what, like 10 years old, and you maybe don't necessarily identify with them anymore, but it's cool because you can see who you were, who you are now, and like how you've grown. So I wouldn't necessarily say that there's like a song that I say is more me, because they are all me in different ways on my journey. Yeah, it's kind of like a storybook, and I kind of like that some of the old songs are kind of not my sound anymore, because it kind of shows where I've came from.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting, I would say. Well, you took part in The Voice of Greece,
Yes.
getting visibility with Greek audiences. Greek people got to learn more about you. How was that experience for you, and what did it teach you as an artist?
My experience on The Voice was so good. I loved every second of it. I think that it really helped as well to work on the foundation that I built myself as a singer. Working with Helena was incredible because she's a pro. Like she was able to teach me things, and I've taken stuff from that I now use, you know, all the time. But yeah, I think that the whole experience really just completely was like a shift in my career. I feel like the singer that I was before versus the singer now is very different. And also I'm pushing myself more with what I'm capable of doing with my voice, which is actually showcased in the song that I've submitted. So yeah.
Great.
You also competed, if I'm not wrong, in San Marino's national finals in 2022 and 2024, yes?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah.
What did you learn from participating in two different Eurovision selection processes abroad?
It's an interesting one because obviously, you know, I'm an English guy, but my career has always been international, and more than that, like my life has always been international. I've just connected, you know, that way. So being in the national selections for different countries, I've just become very used to not understanding anything. But I've also become very used to knowing that music is kind of a language in its own, you know, like you're able to communicate with people in different ways than just words. And like even being backstage with people, like, you know, you maybe had one or two words that you could share and still you were able to get your stories across.
Yes.
Okay, well, this year you submitted a song for the Greek Eurovision pre-selection. What inspired you to choose Greece as the next step in your Eurovision journey?
So it's a hard one to answer that question, because I wouldn't necessarily say I chose Greece for my next Eurovision journey. I would instead say that my journey now is in Greece, and Eurovision happens to be the next step, if that makes sense. Because I mean, obviously I have my life intertwined with Greece for like nearly 10 years. In my personal life, I never thought really that it would be a career thing. And then, you know, after learning some of the language, singing in Greek, being on The Voice, I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is something that could happen for me. So honestly, the whole Eurovision thing for Greece has kind of just come to be. It was never part of like a master plan. And after being on The Voice, I realized that actually Eurovision could be something for me. And I really believe in the song. And if I could represent a country that has shown me so much love and that I'm very much a part of, I would be so happy.
I'm curious. Can you name your favorite Eurovision entry, your top three favorite Eurovision entries ever?
Ever, or just from Greece?
Including Greece, ever.
Okay, I mean, I think I'm
You
a
could
little
choose
biased
Greece.
because Greece has to make an appearance. I mean, for personal reasons, of course, I think I have to choose Zari, Marina Zati, of course. And then, you know what? There's this song, I don't know why I love it. I don't know why, but it's always just been like one of my favorites. It was like from Moldova, I think it was like 2013, called O Mio. I think it was called. I just always love that song. So that would be up there. And then I think one of my favorite artists that was there twice is Loreen, so I think I'd pick Tattoo.
Loreen, okay. I don't know why, but you give me some writer vibes sometimes.
You know, people say we look alike, and I love that. I take that as a compliment. He was great.
A little
I wish I could
bit.
sing like him. Yeah.
Perhaps with longer hair or something like that.
Yes.
Maybe I'll find a wig or something.
Okay. Without giving away too much, can you share the essence of the song you submitted? What the message or emotion lies at its core?
Yeah. The song is quite dark. It is an emotional journey, but it's also a very empowering song. This song, I think, people can relate with this song that have ever experienced, being told that they're not good enough, being told that they are someone that doesn't fit in. And more than just, personal as well, like career, I mean, many times you feel like you're trying so hard and you just don't get anywhere. I know as a singer, we feel this all the time. So the song is really about that. It's that emptiness that you feel when you get your validation from external sources. And the realization that actually we can do whatever we want if we put our minds to it.
Nice.
Okay.
This is something that anyone can relate, I think.
Yeah.
So not only us,
So.
everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm more curious now hearing his song.
Yes, I'm really curious. So, having pursued Eurovision opportunities in multiple countries, how do you approach representing or potentially representing a country that isn't your own? What does that responsibility mean to you?
Well, it's a difficult one because I'm not lost on the controversy of it, and I'm also not lost on the fact that it's a huge responsibility as someone that is not born there. I've obviously had experience throughout Europe trying at different selections, and I feel like I'm most at home here because, of course, I'm trying to learn the language. I'm not fluent at all, and I wasn't born there. I don't have Greek parents, all of these things. However, I think I represent a very different side of Greece. I represent the people that have come to love the country externally. I think I very much represent the diaspora, people that live abroad. I think that I represent many of the intercultural relationships as well in the country, because even though I am not, like, I've been with my partner for, like a decade, and Greece feels like home to me, so I'm aware of like the fact that it's not in my DNA, but somehow it feels like it is in my DNA. So I would wave the flag proudly, and I hope that I get the opportunity.
Well, I've watched many of your videos on your social media. You're one of the biggest feta lovers I have ever met. So that makes you Greek, believe me.
I'm obsessed. I don't know what it is. In fact, I said to Ilias, I said, "Oh, can you just make some, please? Can you go out and buy some feta and just sort me out?"
So, last but not least, beyond Eurovision, what else can fans expect from you in the near future? perhaps new music releases, collaborations, tours, or perhaps more projects in Greece?
So yeah, I'm working on a couple of collabs at the moment in Greece. Nothing too crazy, but just a cute, a couple of videos here and there. And on top of that, whether I get through to the selection or not, I will be releasing this song, and I'm very excited for everyone to hear it. And excitingly, for my Greek fans, I have been writing in Greek now for the last few years. Obviously, my Greek was not great, but now that I'm really starting to make waves with my learning, we might be seeing a single that has some Greek in it. So very exciting.
And of course, we couldn't end this interview without you speaking in Greek. So you have to send a message to all the people hearing us, watching us, and of course the members of INFE Greece.
Okay, I'll say σας αγαπώ πάρα πολύ. Είμαι πολύ χαρούμενος που είμαι εδώ και ευχαριστώ INFE Greece για όλα. Και ναι, ελπίζω να πάω στην Αθήνα σύντομα.
Σε ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ.
Και θα τα πούμε από κοντά σύντομα.
Σύντομα. Συμφωνώ.
And of course, we will bring you the best feta cheese ever here from Athens.
Please, I will cry. I'll be so happy.
We will do.
Thank you very much, Aaron, for joining us. It was our pleasure. Good luck. Let's hope for the best and hopefully to see you soon in Athens.
Thank you so much. I hope so. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Like ya. Bye.